Robinson, he waves Noah away.
He should go
Noah comes
now.
back.
I got a foul to give.
Nate, he fires.
Oh, my goodness! Big things coming, small packages, Chicago!
Welcome back, everyone. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to announce that we're almost at 100 subscribers. Man, we done came a long way. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know that you're a new subscriber down in the comment section. Then maybe I can just shout you out. Social media or whatever. Just let me know. But enough of all that. Let's just get into this video. I'm pretty sure we all remember Nate Robinson. The 5'9" competitor that could put the team on his back and just get buckets. Although he's never won an NBA championship, he still had a very successful career. And even after he's retired from the NBA, he is still grinding and he's getting better at everything that he does. This is the evolution of Nate Robinson. Early on in Nate Robinson's life, you could tell that he was just born with a gift that just can't be taught. This gift is what we like to call heart. He was always doubted due to his short stature, but he just never let that get to him. He used that motivation to work on his game and be better than the next man. At the University of Washington, he was a two-sport athlete, playing basketball and football. Now wait a minute. We need a timeout right now, because this is something that should be applauded. Have you seen these D1 programs' workout sessions? I mean, think about it. Imagine to have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. every morning just to do energy draining workouts. And that's not even the half of it. They have multiple workouts throughout the day. Then you gotta walk to class. Then you gotta find something to eat. It's just too much going on at once. But imagine doing all that and not having any type of off season. Now that is just a whole different level of toughness. Nate Robinson played basketball for 3 seasons at Washington. In his junior season, he averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Instead of coming back to play for his senior year, he felt that his draft stock was high enough, and it was time to make that next step. Good decision, Nate. In 2005, he was drafted 21st overall to the Phoenix Suns, but was traded to the New York Knicks. His first couple seasons were kind of rough. It wasn't the fact that he wasn't playing well, that wasn't the case. It was the fact that he got into a couple physical altercations. I guess people just felt he was an easy target just because how small he was, considered to other players, of course. But one thing we know about Nate Robinson is that he's fearless. He won't take disrespect, and he won't back down from anyone. And he definitely put that on display. Definitely. Coaches felt that he was a liability and that he was just bringing the team down. But I disagree with that. By him getting his emotions up to his boiling point, it shows how passionate he is and how much he cares about his team. He would do anything to win, and he'll protect his teammates at all costs. In 2008, he had his breakout season. He averaged 17 points and 4 assists. This is the season that he built most of his fan base from. This is the season that Kryptonite was born. By dunking over Dwight Howard, who won a dunk contest the year before, Nate stole the win, and he went home with the title. And after this performance, he had all eyes on him for the rest of his career. In 2012, Nate Robinson signed a 1-year deal with the Chicago Bulls. This was a critical time for Chicago. With Derrick Rose out with injuries, they still wanted to remain contenders, so they were picking up any pieces that they could find. Nate Robinson exceeded all the expectations put on him. As a backup point guard, he averaged 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. He played a crucial role in getting them to the playoffs. And when they got there, he just elevated his game. In round 1 against the Brooklyn Nets, Nate Robinson had a record-setting performance. He dropped 34 points, but 23 of them came in the 4th quarter. Nate was literally the only reason they were still in the game. He was hitting clutch shot after clutch shot. It was like no matter what the defender did, his shot was still money. The Bulls ended up winning in triple overtime with the score of 142 to 134. Even though the Bulls got eliminated the next round, the fans were still satisfied with the level of success that they sustained while Derrick Rose was out. And with this legendary playoff performance, you would think that the Bulls would give him a contract extension, right? Wrong. The Bulls ended up getting rid of Nate Robinson the next season. Why? I have no idea. I felt that Nate Robinson was exactly the type of player that they needed. Someone who can come off the bench, get buckets, and get a team some excitement. But the Bulls always throw away good talent as usual. The list goes on. And that was the last time we really heard of Nate Robinson's name in the big lights. And in 3 seasons, he was out of the league. He was robbed of a good opportunity with the Bulls. Who knows? Maybe he could have became a household name. It's sad. But knowing Nate, he's always looking for that next challenge. It was time for the next chapter of his life. It was time to play football. In 2016, Nate Robinson felt that if no one in the NBA wanted to pick him, he was going to do the unheard of. He was going to join the NFL. And Nate was all for it. He was going through vigorous workouts with the Seattle Seahawks. He was going to give it his all. And whatever happens, happens. Surprisingly, scouts said that he did pretty good at the trials. They said that his quickness and his hands stood out the most. But unfortunately, time was just against him. He hasn't played organized football in over a decade, and he's getting up there in age. So basically, if he was younger, he would have gotten a chance. I mean, he already has the necessary skills as a 32-year-old. Imagine him with young, fresh legs. Don't even worry about it, Nate. You know what you're capable of, bro. Since that didn't work out, he just decided to go play ball overseas. He played 1 season with the Guados del Lado basketball club in Venezuela. It was just too easy over there against them little boys.
I'll bust his ass.
After dominating in Venezuela, he felt it was time to come home. Nate Robinson has just recently joined Ice Cube's Big 3 League. Although the league was just created a year ago, it seemed like it was just an overnight sensation. And after adding a player like Nate Robinson to your league, you can definitely expect the ticket sale increase. In 5 games, Nate Robinson averaged 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And peep this. He did all of this while only playing 3 minutes a game. Yeah, it's official. He's a walking bucket. Although he's not in the NBA anymore, he's still striving to get better. And that's what life is all about. He's just trying different things. Nate Robinson is an inspiration. And we should all take note. Peace.